What's going on, guys? Tony Hannity's here with Lazy Tech TV, and today we're going to take a look at another case, and this one is from Xdoria, or again, their brand, the defense brand. This is the Shield. The Shield is actually made for a number of different phones, whether they be from Apple or Samsung, and they also come in a myriad of colors, including this iridescent color that I have here. They also have red, purple, and then your standard matte black. But one thing I really do like about this is that it does have one unique design that no other phone case I have looked at in recent past incorporated into the case. And that is for the speaker down here. So just from the look of the case itself, it's a little thick. I'm not going to disagree on that. It's a little thick, but it is meant to be drop test up to 10 feet or 3 meters. So if you want a thick phone, or rather you want a case to protect your phone against those types of drops, this might be an option for that. You have a fully see-through back, so you can still see the color of your device and, of course, the Apple logo. And then the different color aspects of the cases are just the aluminum border around the edge of the phone. The case itself has integrated buttons for the volume and the power, so that's pretty even keel. That's pretty standard in cases these days. And the cutout for the silent mode toggle, it's not too hard to get to. But as I said, the unique design here is how they redirect the audio flow from the speaker, which, if you're aware, Apple iPhone speakers are downward facing instead of frontward facing. And coming from a Pixel, I was a little irritated about that, but it's one of those sacrifices that you make. With this case, you don't need to. So a lot of the time when you're holding the phone, you'll have to cup it in sort of such a way so your cupped hand in itself redirects the audio, or rather the sound coming from the iPhone back at you. With this, you don't have to. I mean, honestly, you could just lie it on the desk and you know that the audio is being redirected to you. Now, because of its girth, because of its heftiness, it does add quite a bit of weight to the device. But the other big thing that was a little off-putting was the aluminum border here. It is beautiful. It is really nice on the phone. And I've seen the other colors in person. I chose this one because it is extremely vibrant. It reminds me of like a seashell or something like that. I really do like this iridescent color. But because aluminum is soft, because it is malleable, I already have nicks on the case. And as I said in the previous video, I have not dropped this on the ground. And even if I dropped it on the ground, it would drop on the corner, and the corners are fine. But this aluminum little border here, it's already starting to scuff. And when you run your finger along it, it's scratchy. And I can imagine over time, that's just gonna get worse. And considering that's how you're holding your device, you're going to scratch your hand every time that you hold your device. It's not cutting scratching. It's not going to cut you. I mean, at least I would hope not. It's not cutting me as of right now. But if you were to keep this case, I can see this being kind of a nuisance, whether it be just annoyance or actual physical nuisance. It's kind of a downside, a big one. So with all things considered, it's got a pretty good grip. You can see the full back, so you can see the color of your phone, the redirected audio, so you don't have to cup the speaker so you can hear what you're watching or what you're listening to. That's all fine and dandy, but the heftiness of this, the added girth of this, I mean, I already tested some cases from another manufacturer, and they also rate at a very large height for drop resistance, and it's not as girthy. I mean, it's girthy, but not as big as this. And last but not least, the fact that this border is like scratching and potentially could get worse and worse and worse, I can't, in all honesty, like recommend this particular case, or at least the Defense Shield. Defense has other case options for their phones, but at least this one with this aluminum border, in all good conscience, I can't recommend it. So but at least that's my review. That's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Links, as always, can be found in the description below. If you want to follow us here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, let me know I'm doing well. And if you want, we're also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook under Lazy Tech TV. I stream on Mixer, Lazy Tech Tony, and I've got a podcast with a buddy of mine, Still Recording Podcast. So check that out as well. So until the next one, see you. Have a good one. Bye.